Okay, guys, welcome to another Terror Picks live stream. It's been a while since I've done one, actually. I don't know why I say another, but welcome. I guess welcome to it. I'm not expecting a large viewer outcome. That's not the point of this stream. The point of this stream is to simply spread not my message or whatever, but not spread either. It's more like talk about my ideas and what's coming for what's coming for the channel and for the group and company, if you want to call it a company. That's made my face all washed out and everything. Give me a minute though. Okay, I had to respond to a comment. So at the moment, I'm watching one of the worst horror movies that ever did. Oh, I stepped on a cord. That's not fun. Give me a minute. So I was watching my friend Nicole's stream, and it kind of inspired me to do a stream here for some weird reason. I'm not sure why, but I think I kind of realized it's been a while. So I'm going to do one on Terror Pictures. I did one earlier on Slushy. Now we're doing one on Terror Pictures. So basically the films that are coming is Lights Out. Lights Out's the big one. Lights Out will be a really good one, and I'm going to make sure it's good. It's going to be completely polished, and I'm not releasing it until I know that it's the best I can make it. Whereas most films that I make, I kind of just rush it. I'm like, okay, let's make this film, let's release it. I don't really put a lot of time into making it. I don't put a lot of time into writing. It's easy. I could write a movie in like 5 minutes and then have a movie to release. The problem is making it and making it good. So do you want a good movie or do you just want a movie? See, it's very different. Right now, I can make a movie without even writing it. And it could be, I could end up with a really good movie just by randomly filming it, not knowing what's going to happen. And I don't even know. And I just randomly make a movie, and it could end up good. It could. There's a chance it could. There's also a big chance it will be terrible, which has happened. I have actually done that before. Like films like Halloween Origins, that was not planned. That kind of just happened. So the fact that it got 50K views is shocking to me. But though I did say it was written by me, technically it was. A little small part of it. The beginning was. Everything else was unplanned, which is why it sucked balls. But that's why I hate that that's the one film of mine that made it big so far anyway. Sleepwalker. Let me talk about Sleepwalker. So I wrote that all down. I wrote everything in that movie down. So everything you got on the screen for the movie was exactly what you got on my. If you were to read my script for it, that's exactly what you would be reading. You would read basically that movie. Most of my movies aren't like that. Most of my movies kind of sort of go off the script, but they also like kind of veer off on their own. Like if you were to read some of my scripts, you'd be like, what happened to the other part of the script? Like I might have one part that remains in the movie and everything else gets morphed. Like I may have a chase scene with the character. That might stay in the movie. But where the characters are going might change. Like before it might have been to a barn, but now it's like inside a house. Or before it might have been hide behind a tree. Now it's, hide behind this truck or whatever, sometimes it just changes. And I think that's one of the coolest things about making movies independently is that I don't have to take the pressure. I don't have the pressure of, movie theater goers coming and like critics and everything who are coming and they just want to see this Hollywood grade movie. I have the ability to do what I want for these movies, which is why I take advantage of that. I make some bold moves for my movies. I do a lot of crazy stuff that some independent YouTube movie makers don't really do. And that's the thing that you have to do. The things like with indie films, you have to take a risk. If you take risks, I think it'll kind of make your career easier later. Welcome, Michael World TV. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I'm just talking about films, making films. How to make them, how to do them right, how to mess them up even. So it's a lot of stuff. And I'm also talking about my past films, like basically good memories, hell, even bad memories. It's to be a lot of talking. I'm going through a lot for this stream. I want to actually talk about a lot of stuff. I'm also watching Jason Goes to Hell at the same time. Hardly watching it, but it's in the background. So if you hear the noises, it's Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. watching the 2 worst Friday the 13th films. I might as well add part 5 to that in a minute, but I probably will watch it actually because it's some of the worst, and then part 8. But basically, with the Friday films and the Halloween films, what I'm thinking, I know, believe me, I know, but I have to watch it. It's been forever. Basically, with all my Friday films that I've done, I'm thinking about editing them together as one movie and leaving it as that and just putting it up as one movie. I think that would be cool. I mean, obviously keeping up the actual other copies, but just calling it one big Friday the 13th fan film and releasing it. And I think it would amount to be at least maybe 50 minutes, maybe hopefully about 50 minutes. But this will be after I make my next Friday the 13th film. Yes, I just struck the ball. There will be another Friday the 13th film. But here's the thing. This may be the sad part.
Do you have what it takes?
Yeah, I do actually. After this movie, this final, and I mean final, I'm not going to go back on that later. Final Friday the 13th film that I'm going to make, I'm going to edit them all together. And so basically they will all come together for one big film. And I wouldn't say that it's all going to make sense because the plot is very vague in these movies, which is why with this next one, the plot's going to come all together and you're going to be like, oh, well, those other movies don't make any sense. Those other movies don't make any sense, but this one kind of forces them to make sense. The sad part is, I have what it takes? Yes. And I need to have what it takes because I'm going to be making legitimate movies here in a short while, so I need to get into the groove of doing stuff like that, editing full movies, full regulation movies, not no bull crap of 2-minute film, a 3-minute film, 5-minute. I need to get into the groove of making 50-minute, 80-minute runtime movies, which I'm going to try to do more often, so you guys can get more actual movies. I don't know how many people would stick around to watch a hour 30-minute movie, but I will try. Believe me, I'm working on a script right now that was funny and perfect timing. Was that an ad or part of the movie? Oh, you mean the doo-doo? That's part of the movie. So that's why I literally perfectly timed that on purpose. I was literally like, so I can come back right whenever it's like doo-doo. You got to remember, I use this exact soundtrack for the last 2 movies that I've done for Friday the 13th. Yeah, I know all the sounds. Fire! Here it comes. Stupid. Anyways, let me get talking. And let me talk about the Halloween films now. Let's jump across the road real quick to Halloween. Halloween has been my most successful franchise that I've covered. Know the part where it said, "Do you have what it takes?" Is that an ad? Oh, that's an ad. That's an ad. Yeah. I was like, yes, I do have what it takes. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked because he's over here like getting shaking around. But so with the Halloween films, they've been my most successful franchise to cover, and I'm very pleased with that. I'm not upset at all, and I'm actually excited because this Halloween, this fall, I'm releasing Halloween Returns. Now you got to keep in mind, guys, this film has been in my planning for so long. Like whenever I made Halloween 3, the fan film, one second, I'm responding to a comment. I'm gonna tell someone I'm live myself on TV. It's weird saying TV, but she ought to know what it is. I love this song. I love the freaking song. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be also editing the Halloween films together. It'll be a lot longer because there's a reason why it'll be a lot longer. I'm planning to have, with the Halloween films, since the first couple came at a time whenever I wasn't editing at all. Like I would literally just upload whatever I filmed. So whatever I just managed to do on camera. Oh, I guess she might not know who TP is. The reason why I don't make films is because I don't have any more masks to use. Oh, oh no. See, here's the thing, Michael. Let me tell you something. Maybe this will inspire you a little bit. Give me a minute and respond to this text. I'll tell you something that might help you get inspired. Here's the thing, Michael World, is my opinion on masks is you don't need a mask to be scary. You don't need to throw something on your face to be, and I'm not saying like anything about your face. I'm not trying to say anything of that because believe me, I have enough problems. Okay. But anyway, you don't need a mask to be scary. Plenty of people every day can be scary, just running up on someone to jack their car. You know, people are scared of stuff like that. So you don't need a mask to scare the crap out of someone. You don't. You know, you could jump around a corner and scare the crap out of someone. You could simply just grab someone's shoulder like this and just freak them the hell out. You don't even need a mask to scare someone. You really don't. And I've tried every method of scaring someone. You need to have a mask to bring back Pigman. I almost said Pigback Man. If you wouldn't mind, I would love it if you would take pictures of your area, like around your area where you would like to film a movie, and I could help you write one. Like you could actually write one and have it planned. And of course, Terra Pictures could help produce, which isn't much, but you know. And if you need an editor, I'm here for you as usual. But if you could take pictures of your area, I could see like select spots where you want to film, and then I could like write it out if you want, and then you could have an actually planned movie, which go a little bit better. You know, I'd be happy to do that for you. Do I need to send the picture on Discord? If I do, you can send it on Discord, whatever method you want to do. Yeah, I suppose Discord will work. Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot about the whole Facebook situation. I'm not gonna. Just send them on Discord. That'll work for sure. But let me get back into talking about the films again. But I hope I can inspire. I hope I inspired you a little bit with the whole not needing a mask thing, because you really don't. And in fact, I've actually already written it. It's in my clipboard of gazillion movies that I have. I have like maybe 30, 40 movies that are written that just need to be filmed. And that's the problem, is getting the right day, the right time, the right settings to do it. And there's a lot of movies that I have in that list that probably won't ever get made, but there's a lot of them that will. And I can guarantee you that there's going to be this one that I've wrote that's actually not me wearing a mask. It's kind of very different from any film you've ever seen, because like I said, I won't be wearing a mask. It's different from anything I've ever done, which is the cool part of it, is because I'm doing something so different. See, this plays into the whole thing that I was talking about, that you don't you have so many options on YouTube to make these films that you don't even need to worry. Like if you make a mistake, it's YouTube, right? People give you criticism. They're like, okay, usually they give you criticism. They're like, okay, I love this film. Okay, this was a little clunky. I don't understand this timeline. Like I made a couple mistakes with my Halloween Origins timeline, comparing it to the Halloween franchise, because I wanted to connect the actual Halloween movies to mine while also still making them my own thing. So I said it took place in 1968 or something like that. And someone corrected me. They're like, okay, this wouldn't be right. You know, he would have, that just wouldn't work. He wouldn't have been that old at that time. And I was like, oh, yeah, right. I was like a total idiot. I'm one of the biggest Halloween fans, and I didn't catch that when I wrote it. Or put it in the opening credits. I don't know if you're planning this, but a stalker film. But I think it's a good idea. Oh, what's going on, Nicole? I'm just talking about movies and a bunch of boring crap. But a stalker film, if you don't know, oh my God, my eye, I got something in my eye. If you don't know, I've already done a movie called The Stalker, and The Stalker did actually well. A lot of people liked it. I did plan on doing a sequel to that, and I have. Just won't release it yet. I'm like I said, I'm coming up with the right time to release certain movies. Probably won't come out until next year. I want to make sure it's perfect, because I really, really, really love that movie that I've made. I haven't showed anybody. Not a single person has. I have like 6 or 7 movies in my files here on my computer that no one will see until it releases. I'm literally no one, and no matter who asks me, is it on this channel or the Slushy channel? The sequel, I don't release any movies on here unless it's a big movie that I really love. Like if you saw The Sleepwalker, I believe I put out here. I love that movie so much. 1 second. God, this movie, I still got something in my eye, but this movie sucks balls. I swear to God. Anyway, let's be professional. I could do better than your movie, damn it. Where's the controller? I'll turn this down. Anyway, that movie loves you so much. I don't love it. Oh, he's about to eat the heart of Jason Voorhees. Okay, yeah, I'm looking away. Also, Playing in the Rain is fun. Oh, is it? The film you edited for me, I think it's still on. Yes, I kept that on the channel because I did it for you. And I wish I could have done more for you. I really do. But it's kind of limited whenever you film a phone on your iPhone or whatever, and it's filmed like this. I don't know, is this vertical or horizontal? I'm not familiar with those. I always get those two mixed up. But when it's filmed like this, you have a little bit of complication because, stupid ad, you're going to have a little complication because there's only so much you can see whenever it's like this, like literally this big. However, if you filmed it, I believe this is horizontal like this. I think this is vertical. This is horizontal. I may be completely backwards. I always get backwards. Who knows? I may be right. Who knows? But when you film it like that, normal, it's a lot easier. And another thing I will say, people always want to give this excuse, not only just for films, but also for YouTube videos. Oh, I can't make a video. I only have my phone. Oh, I can't make a video. I only have a tablet. Oh, I can't make a video. I don't have a good computer. I even when I had my old janky phone, I was still making videos on that. People still love them. People still love the videos from then. And I just wish people would just stop using excuses and just get into what they want to do or what they feel like doing. Making movies, making videos, just do it. Don't let anything hold you back. Do it. Okay. Enough playing around. I swear to God, this guy. Terrible acting. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to be editing all the Halloween movies together. Nicole, you've already seen Halloween Returns. You're one of the lucky ones that got it. Some people weren't so lucky. Actually, a lot of people weren't so lucky. I know the film's going to do good unless it doesn't go as well as if it doesn't go as well as Halloween Origins, which is such an embarrassing movie for me. Every time I go on my YouTube page, I see that my second most viewed video is Halloween Origins, and it pisses me off. I almost wish I never released it. I would have took not to have a film with 50K views rather than have that represent my movie career as of right now. Like, people have literally come to me on my film festival website thing that I publish films to, and for a film fest, I was supposed to go to Chicago for that stupid movie. I was literally so freaking embarrassed that was the movie they wanted me to show that I just said, no, I'm not going to do it. Sorry. I'll talk to you next year. I was like, I'm not doing it. I mean, Chicago's not far away from me. I could have done it, but I'm not going to have that movie representing who I am as a filmmaker. It's a terrible movie. Whenever I'm telling you it's a terrible movie, you take my word. But Halloween Returns is a pretty good movie. No, that would have been the most embarrassing moment of my life. And I've had a lot of embarrassing moments. Having that movie play on the screen while I'm sitting there in the crowd, I couldn't have done that. That's embarrassing. My acting in there was terrible. Okay, hear about this. If I was going to do that, I would have cut out literally the rest of the movie and just had the opening part of the movie, because the opening of the movie is amazing. It's great. It's in black and white and it looks cool. But then once that cuts to my acting, it all of a sudden just fades away, and there goes the movie down the drain until Michael Myers comes back. Once Michael Myers comes back, it gets interesting. But literally the whole thing about that movie was, I told my brother, I was like, listen, I want to try to act. I want to do something I haven't done. I want to physically act and verbally act, not like I have done before, like how I've always just, been a killer or whatever, and just slashed and just did a bunch of crazy kills and all that stupid stuff. But that time I was like, okay, I want to do something more. I don't want to just keep doing the same thing. And I have tried since then to do actual acting. You saw in Sleepwalker, I attempted to do more acting. I was literally like, I'm going to go check it out. And then I just disappear. I said like 2 lines. Terrible part of the movie, regrettable part of the movie. But I kept it because, it adds something to it. It adds dialogue, which people love in movies. Another thing I want to try is a silent horror movie. Do a play. I'm not a huge fan of plays, but I wouldn't mind like a Phantom of the Opera type of thing where there's like a tragedy within a play. I think that would be cool. Like kind of like I don't know, a self-aware play. Like these people are in a play while being in a play themselves. So it'll be a play performed on stage about a play. So it'll be kind of crazy. It'll be like a play within a play, but also it'll be like a horror story where like while it'd be so freaking confusing because that's the thing about doing self-aware movies. But like the characters would be dying on stage and the audience would be like, oh, this is just a part of the play. But then, they don't move or nothing. I would just love to just play with the audience. Like, I want to do something. If I did a play, it'd be different. Like, I would literally have people thinking, like, are they actually dead? Like, I would literally want to see that reaction on people. I think it would be one of the coolest things to do because no one ever does anything like that. I want to do different stuff. I don't want to just keep recycling the same crap. And I'm not a huge fan of plays, but that would be one of the biggest, funniest things I could do during a play, I suppose. So good idea, Nicole. I might have to write that down. I've never even thought of that, but thank you. So I need to do Lights Out. That's my biggest thing. I really want to do Lights Out. Last night I had this, I don't know if you want to call it a dream, a nightmare, or just a vision. I was laying in bed, about to go to sleep. It was like 3:30. And out of nowhere, I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen, but I'm laying in my bed. My computer's on my lap, like right in my face, watching ASMR. And then it's like I was pulled out of my body and I was standing in front of my bed and like I could see like the door creak open. But there was another door like behind that door. So this will actually be in the movie. So that door, it was literally like that. Completely exactly like it is now. It just creaked open. Wait, it actually go this way because it creaks that way. So it would go that way. And then behind that was another door. And that door just falls to the ground. And standing behind that was the monster. And the lights just cut out. And then I wake up. That was like, in the dream or whatever you want to call it, I woke up. But then like I was still like laying in bed. I would have Arctic help. I really wish I could get him. I might have to talk to him, see when he's free. But, he goes to college. So he's a little busy with the college situation. I would love to have him help. And he's always wanted to be in movies. And I want him to be in movies because he's cool and he's my best friend. So, I always like to get my friends involved with things. Not as much as someone like Rob Zombie. I don't know if you know who Rob Zombie is. But that dude, goddamn, in his movies, he features every one of his family and friends. She's asking me to role play. Oh, I swear to God, this chick doesn't know how close I am to blocking her. Anyways, I'm just going to ignore her for now. I can't take it. I can't take a minute of that role-playing bull crap. Anyways, I need a drink. I need a freaking drink. I need more than just this to drink, but I need something to, I don't know, wash down my words, I guess, or drown my words in delicious Gatorade. But anyway, yeah, I have a whole clipboard. You can't see it from there. I don't know why I'm pointing over there. It's behind that desk. But I have a whole clipboard and a binder and a folder of nothing but scripts. And I'm going to be busy until like 2020 with those movies. Probably more than that because I have, like I said, like almost 50 scripts. So goddamn. I don't think you think about that crap when you're writing it. Like I'm like, this would be a fun script to do someday. Oh, I have another idea. Let's write that down. Oh, let's try this. Oh, and then before too long, I have three full things of scripts and junk. But I'll have to definitely write down that play idea. A play within a play. I think that'd be freaking awesome. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Like literally, it would be on the play bill or whatever you want to call those things that plays where you read it off and it has like the script or everything, and you would literally see on the script, so and so character falls, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, it's part of the play. Then I would have like the curtain close or whatever, and then it comes back and the guy's still laying there, and then they'd be like, what the, okay, what happened? And then like the whole play, every character that dies would just be laying there, and then everyone just be so freaking confused. And another cool thing would maybe be every time a curtain closes, there's like a surprise death or something, and there's someone just laying there. I don't know. And then I'd also like to have something where the bad guy or the monster, the killer, interacts with the audience, like just just happens to be sitting in the crowd. Maybe pay a couple of people as the monster, to have one on stage and to have one that just sits in the audience at the very end, just comes like scaring a bunch of people. I don't know. It's something just fresh in my mind, thanks to you, Nicole, but I'll definitely think about it. It's a freaking brilliant idea. I'm not into plays whatsoever, but you got me into this. You got me into this horror play within a play thing. And I'm incredibly, that one night, I wrote 10 movies in one night. That's actually my record. Yeah. That's a record. And that's how I ended up with 50. That's part of why I ended up with 50 movies. It's a lot. And on top of that, I write books. Surprisingly. I've written a couple. One was for a Halloween anthology series, which they considered to put it in. But the problem is, this is what pisses me off about that. They told me to make a movie about Halloween and make it bloody and gory. I made a movie I made a book about Halloween. It was bloody and gory. And literally, I would definitely need a lot of people. I would need like 50 plus people, because I'm talking a lot of deaths. I'm not just talking like 5-6 deaths. I'm talking like almost the entire cast gets killed, and the only thing left would be the bad guy. I don't know. I have to think about it. Usually when I write things down, it's better than what I say it. But with this idea, what the hell was I talking about before I mentioned the whole play thing? Whenever you said that, I was saying something. You have to refresh my memory, jog my memory again, because I forgot. I'm like so lost right now. I was talking something about a movie, and I lost track. Hey, Slush, did you do any clubs or sports in high school? Football. Couldn't do baseball, but not for long though, because my knees are trash. So that's my basic thing for that. Couldn't do baseball because my knees are trash. Stopped doing football. My knees are trash. It even sucked to do it in PE, so it's pretty bad. I got an issue. But yeah, what are you thinking about doing? Like, football or baseball? I mean, if you're going to do football, no offense, but you might want to beef it up a little bit. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about football, you really got to be you got to be stronger than your opponent. I know you did track and field. You got to be stronger than your opponent, which is most sports. You got to be way stronger than your opponent in football, which you got to realize there's about some 300-pound guys across the line if you're on offense. 300-pound guys across the line ready to tackle you and bring you down and crap. You got to be ready for that, and you have to be stronger and be able to, knock them back. You got to take them by surprise. That's the thing you got to do. You were talking about how you really want to do lights out. Okay, lights out. Yes, there's a lot of stuff I really want to do. You're not waking up. Oh, that's just lazy. You get a good workout out of doing things like football and baseball. If you're able-bodied and can do it, I recommend you doing it. There's a good chance. I'm not trying to scare you. There is a chance you could get hurt, but that's the fun in doing athletic sports. But anyway, that's way out of the line of films. Lights Out. I am very excited to do this movie. It's the only film that I plan to film exactly like it is in the script. I'm out of breath from talking so much. I've never rambled so much in my life. I'm just very passionate about movies. I can't stop talking about them. Basically, there's a savage freaking scene where I come walking in, or the main character, if it's not me, because I plan to be the monster, comes walking in through the door with headphones on, listening to music. You guys will be able to hear the music because it'll be like blaring in the actual movie. But he'll come walking in with the headphones, and then he sits on the bed like this, facing the TV. There'll probably not be anything on the TV, but Then it cuts. It slowly just pans like to his in front of him, over his shoulder, and standing behind him, behind my couch right there, is the monster. And the lights just cut, and it goes like that, and then it just starts with the title card, lights out, and then I'm explaining way too much. You guys already know the opening. Wow, I'm good at this. Well, that's all I'm going to tell you. I literally just explained the opening, but it's going to be a savage ghost movie. Something like I've never done. It'll be cool. I'm actually going to do a lot of acting in here, so that's could be different. I've never done so much acting, and I'm looking to make it at least 15 minutes. Like the whole movie itself will be at least 15 minutes. And another film besides Lights Out, another film I'm really, really, really excited about is one called The Room. And oh my god, I'm so freaking anxious about this movie because it can go bad and it can go good. But the good, like I said, the good thing about YouTube is if you make a mistake on YouTube, it's YouTube. But if you do this, if I was to make some of these movies and then release them in like theaters, I'd have a bigger problem because there's money at stake. Not now. If I make these movies, people can say, okay, I hate this movie. I love this movie. This movie's okay. I wish you never made this. If they say that, I'm like, okay, thank you. Which most of the time people don't ever comment like that. They're just like, okay, love it. Heart emoji, which I try to address in my video today on my actual channel. So hopefully it works. I would appreciate, like I said, bad or good, I don't give a damn. You give me bad feedback, fine. As long as it's legitimate bad feedback. Like you're not like, oh, I hate this film because you're wearing a black shirt. I want to see something like, oh, I hate this because your acting was just garbage. This was bad. The music was off. I don't like this. The editing. Anything like that helps. Or the editing was good. The acting was good. The film was just amazing. I love it. Either way, whichever way you swing, they both work for me. So, people think I'm just going to get, I guess, butthurt about if you say something bad about something I do. It helps me out a lot. It really does. I don't get butthurt like that. I'm not like your average person. No offense to your average person out there. But, oh, great. A sex scene. That's wonderful. You guys having fun? I hope so. Looks like it. I turned my eyes 1 minute. Jason's got a kill. Next minute, they're having decided to go exploring. Typical horror movie. Anyways, The Room. Let me explain a little bit of The Room. I'm not going to explain you a scene because this movie is supposed to be a complete surprise whenever about the script and everything. So I'm going to keep that a surprise. But I'll explain the basic idea. Some people already know about it because I told some people, but you guys don't. Almost everybody on Terror Pictures has never heard this. So The Room is basically about I don't know what time period. 1860s. 1860s? Yeah, the 1860s, I believe, where this preacher or this priest or whatever houses, he doesn't know it, but he houses some devil worshippers in his house, thinking they were just homeless people. Houses them in his basement to give them shelter. He realizes that they're doing some weird stuff, and they're doing some weird stuff, and he goes down there to investigate, and turns out they're planning to sacrifice him to resurrect this ancient evil demon into the world again. And they kill him. And basically, this demon comes into the world in this guy's body, and he kills the two witches because they they did the ritual wrong. And he didn't have all the powers that he wanted. So he killed them both to offer more sacrifice to give him like a stronger body and give him all the powers that he needs and whatever the hell. And so he becomes even stronger. And then by now he doesn't no longer need the priest's body. He can just roam freely. And he puts a curse on himself that he will just curse the room and the house, that everyone who enters this room will be cursed and they can never escape it. So the cool thing is, you're not going to get all that in the movie. I just don't have enough actors to play a priest, and I don't have the CGI to be able to do some of that junk. And I don't have the actors to play the witches and the guy to play the priest or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'd love to do with the movie, but it'll have to stick to just being current events. I will give like an audio flashback of what's going on. I'll have a couple of female voice actors to do the witches, and I might do the male I might do the male actor or whatever. I need to blow my nose. My nose is like freaking. That's a great time to lean over, right? Whenever you having fun, buddy? Yeah, should have wore a condom. I don't think the condom would help him too much anyway. God damn, it's a terrible movie. Basically, that's just the basic idea of it. Is yeah, it's just this cursed room, and then it starts off. Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna ruin so much crap. But my friend Arctic, I've already planned for him to be in there. I won't do this movie without him. It's gonna be with him in it, no matter what. He plays the main character, my best friend. I just moved into this house. Literally, it's literally going to be in this room, but I just moved into this house in the movie and don't know about its dark past until I discover I discover it between these voices that I'm hearing inside my head, like the demons like controlling me now. It's taking over my head and everything. And basically, he comes in. You know what happens when you come in? I just explained it. You're pretty much cursed, and he comes in, talks to me a little bit, and then I get a little crazy. This is whenever, like I said, I have to do actual acting, and it's gonna suck balls because I'm not a very good actual actor that actually has to speak lines. But I'm gonna do it. I don't give a damn. You know, I gotta try it. Oh damn, I can't help. Even if I did help with the room, there still won't be enough people. But yeah, I need, like I said, I need the witches. I need two female actors for sure. And by the way, it's not no stupid Wizard Oz witches with freaking hats or whatever. They're just normal devil worshippers. That's what I mean by witches. If you've seen paranormal movies, you know that they don't wear, stupid get up or nothing. They look pretty normal, sort of, if you want to call them normal. But yeah, that's the basic of that. But basically, he comes in, tries to talk to me a little bit. I basically give him the whole rundown about what happens when you come in the room. He gets freaked out. He runs home, comes home to a note. I think what did I have in the script? I don't want to go over there and get the script. That's just too much freaking work right now. I'm trying to remember by memory. I'm trying to get used to remembering the script by memory. I believe it said something like, "You can't run, I'll always find you," or something like that on a little slip of paper. And he balls it up and throws it, not thinking anything about it. And he basically, it's a cool little interesting thing because there's a lot of I don't know, there's a lot of meaning to this film. It's not just a stupid horror film. It has a lot of it has a lot of upsetting and sad meaning to it. A lot of emotional story to it. I can't describe that part. I really want to keep a lot of this secret, especially the emotional part, because then it'll strike you even more when you see it firsthand. But just writing it was very upsetting because I could I've told so many people, I have a very vivid imagination. Like if I think about something really hard, I can see it clear as day. Like if I was like, there's this demon standing next to me with gouged out eyes, with razor sharp teeth, a claw hand on my shoulder, and looks like he's about to freaking rip my head off. I could literally visualize that right now, right here, just standing right there, his hand on my shoulder. I can visualize that crap. And it doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me. It helps me. Like I do that all the time. I'm laying in bed. I'm like, what would a cool monster be? Like that's how I came up with this one monster. It was like I'm getting too excited. You hear me like stumbling over my words. That tells you I'm getting excited. Basically, I was I came up with this idea. Me and my brother actually came up with this idea, where it would be this monster. It's called The Author. It's going to be called The Author. This will be whenever I become an actual filmmaker, like a studio filmmaker for theaters and wide releases and everything, and even Netflix. Hell, if I have to release them on Netflix, why the hell not? You're so scary, man. No, you're not. You're not scary at all. Oh my god, this stupid movie. You may ask, why am I watching it? I haven't seen it in a while. That's why. Anyways, Hulu. Yeah, I may release some on Hulu. You never know. You never know what time may hold. Got to respond to a comment, guys. Give me a minute. Okay. Lit. Anyways, again, I was talking about something. My vivid imagination. Is there something else? I swear I was talking about something else. Anyway, it's like the 70th time I've said that already. Yeah, I just have so many films to do. I have one called The Strangers or The Stranger 2. Now, if you haven't seen the Strangers movie, like The Strangers and Strangers Pray at Night, you probably don't understand the connection. But basically, the creepy guy film idea maybe. I actually not a good title. That's another thing you got to look at whenever you're making movies is the title. Sometimes you got to have a catchy title. Something that interests people, something that's something that's a little different. Something someone's never seen before. Like I came up with one that's called The Others. I came up with one, The Stalker. That's pretty a basic idea, but it kind of catches your attention. I came up with what was another one I came up with? I have a lot of original films that I've done. I did Insomnia. That was a cool movie. I did Find Me. That was the film I shot completely on my own, which was a lot of fun to do, actually. I love to do independent. If there's one thing I hate about Discord, the creeps. There you go. You can make a movie out of that. That's something you can do. See, whenever you just call it the creepy guy film, that's not intriguing. Whenever you call a film the creeps, it makes you wonder, who are they? Who are these creeps? Okay, when I say it like that, it just sounds hilarious. But yeah, it just makes you wonder, what the movie is going to be about because you've never seen anything like it. So that's the cool thing. That's what at least it interests me. Having these cool original ideas is what gets to me. I need to. I suppose I'll. But yeah, the creeps. That'd be a cool idea. That's actually very interesting. Okay. They're a band called the Creeps. That doesn't really complicate things any. That doesn't mean anything. It's a movie. It's a stupid movie. Or is that how you got the idea? But the Creeps would work. That actually would work for a movie because, like I said, you wouldn't know who they are. People love. If there's one thing people love about horror movies, it's the mysterious aspect, like not knowing who these sort of off the strangers. How there's these people who are after you and you don't know who they are. People like that sort of stuff. People love it. People get a kick out of it. And the Strangers movies kind of made people afraid of like being at home alone. No, I just resource it after I put it on there. Or researched, I think you mean. The good old classic look out the window and the killer's gone thing. Yeah, of course. You're actually making me want to make a movie called The Creeps. So you got me. Maybe I will try it. Hope you don't, sue me for copyright or anything. Well, I guess you can't unless you copyright it. So I might make a movie called The Creeps. So if you see a movie called The Creeps out on my channel, just feel honored. I will definitely put you in the credits for it as the executive producer. But I think you could do a lot with that title. Just like you could do a lot with the title The Strangers, which is what they're doing with the movies. I wish they would do a lot more. Like every time I watch a movie, I see things that I could do better and more, like expand on it. This movie, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made this movie. There's nothing good about this movie besides the look of Jason. There's only that one good thing about this movie. Everything else I see and I'm like, wow, this movie is freaking trash. Everything else just is not good. Sucks. Apparently, there's a movie called The Creeps as well. So, well, and there's the thing with that. The Creeps. Is it called The Creep, or The Creep, or Creep? I know there's a movie called Creep with Mark Duplass. That's by Blumhouse, and there's also The Creep 2 or whatever. The thing about that is, if you want to do that, you could just call it The Creep fan film, or I mean, they can't really trademark the name The Creep, because unless you're making money off of it and you're like releasing it in theaters and all that jazz, they can't really get you for it. So they can get you if you put like music in there that's from the movie or from a copyrighted movie, but they can't really get you. They can't really copyright the term the creep or the creeps. You just can't. It's just a simple word. You can't copyright that. Anyways, I'm getting caught in the movie somehow. It's a wonder. Ignore that. Holy hell. Bloody hell. Anyways, yeah, so Loud will be coming hopefully soon. The Room will be coming. Once I can get some voice actors to play the female leads, which I have one in mind already because she always voice acts for me. And I think I might have another actually. Because I'm kind of one second here. That's actually interesting. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy movie too. That's pretty whack. Oh no, don't worry. I'm on my computer, so it doesn't really bother me if it's on my computer. But guess what? Guess what? Oh boy, what? What is that? What are you gonna say? Oh geez, I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm more scared than any horror movie that I've ever seen. What is it? Chicken Butt Nicole? I shouldn't say that as one sentence. Chicken Butt Nicole. What the hell? Anyways. What? Question mark. But yeah, I have a lot of films to do. A lot of pressure. I'm looking to have at least 15 of them done before January. Because January, is when I start school. So there'll be less time to make these films. So, yes. Oh, really? Okay, I will. I won't. I'm gonna delete that ad. It's an old thing when someone says "get." I know. Believe me, I went to middle school. I went to middle school before. I kind of want to actually see what type of movies that I have in my list. So let me go over and. I didn't want to do this, but cramp. Not a cramp, but more of like a my legs are numb thing, and I don't want to get up, but I'm getting up anyway. Let me put that there. Oh boy. Pull out this chair here. Sorry about the little glare from the light. The light's kind of like reflecting. What is this? Slushy versus everybody. Oh my god, I remember that stupid diss track. I know, LOL, I've heard it, but that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say I'm playing GTA San Andreas. Oh, cool story. What? Oh my god, this is the Friday the 13th Evil Never Dies original script. This is historical. I remember this. Wow, the times have changed. Such a different movie that came from this script. You see this. You see this freaking script. So much has changed. If you were to read the script and then watch the movie, I may do a contest where I just give away scripts. Who knows? LOL, that's what started our fake feud. Yeah, slushy. The Room. The Room script. As you see, it's not a small script. Okay, by the way, this is front and back. So it's, front, back. Give me a minute. Front, if you can, back. Yet another page of front and back. It was a lot of writing. And by the way, I wrote this in one night. I love bragging whenever I do stuff like that. But The Room is going to be a freaking legit movie. It's going to take a long time to make, but I'm ready. I'm ready. What is this? I'm finding stuff out. Oh, The Purge. The Purge script. The Meat Sleep movie. Those of which have already come out. I don't know why I still have those, actually. Oh, the Purge credits. I don't know why I printed those out. There's a lot of hype for me for the whole Purge movie. Cameron Chapman's Nightmare. I literally forgot about this movie. I forgot I had to film this. I'm like reading this and I'm like, wow, I forgot. Okay, this needs to stay out because that needs to get filmed. Anything else in here that I'm missing out on? Because it's very crucial to know what I need to film and what I don't need to film. Okay, so these are going to all go back in here. I'm not even going to keep them organized. It don't matter. I'm just going to keep them in a tab for... Well, maybe I will keep them organized in a sense, like things that I do need to film still and things that I don't. So The Room's got to go right there, and this thing needs to stay out because this needs to get filmed pronto. Pronto, not prono. Oddly, I think that's a good idea, giving away scripts. Oh, wait, it helps others know how to write scripts. Cough me. That's not a problem. Hell, that's a good thing. It's a good educational reason to do stuff, I would be happy to give out some of my scripts. I got to make sure it's some of my good ones, but, where is my clipboard? My clipboard's here somewhere. Where the hell's my clipboard? Where's my clipboard? Where did I put my clipboard? Okay. Yeah, I'm not finding my clipboard anymore. Has anybody seen my clipboard? Where? I feel like I know where I put it, but I just can't find it. Oh, hey, guys, I found my clipboard. My computer's sitting on top of it. Whoopsers. Oh, it's sitting on. Excuse me. Okay, give me a hot second. There we go. Okay. Scripts. All scripts. A whole sheet, nothing but kills. Another sheet, that's actually for one movie. Two, front and back of kills, and yet another sheet of kills. That's a lot of damn kills. What is this for? This is for my movie that I'm going to do with a special someone. Wink, wink. Oh, my book that I still haven't wrote on paper or on computer yet. Yay, The Babysitter. Is that the end of it? Uh-oh, I may have lost some... No, there they are. Okay. Day 3 of prison. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Chapter 9. Chapter 10. Is there yet another chapter? No, that's it. So, yeah, this is actually going to be a really cool book. I honestly want to make this into a movie, which is why I want to make it into a book. So then I don't even need to print out a script or nothing or make a script. I could literally just be like, yeah, let's make the movie based off the script. Or the book, anyway. The Stalker script. This is The Stalker 2. That's a lot of script. That's a lot of freaking script. And I'm still looking. Nothing but The Stalker. It's a big movie. That'll come out some probably 2019. unanimous scripts. Ooh, in a picture, the rough draft picture of my old Slushy logo. I found this. Wow. And that's how the Slushy logo began, guys. I ought to put this on my YouTube, my actual YouTube channel, showing people how the Slushy logo originated. I was literally sitting here coming up with ideas, and that's the first idea that came to mind. Was the idea, I really wanted to make an animation where it would have like this Slushy that's shaking. There's like a spotlight on him. The Slushy is just shaking, and all of a sudden he explodes. Like the lid comes off, and all of a sudden the Slushy just runs down his face. And then he licks the Slushy off the cup or whatever, and he's just like, licks it off, and then he like his hand comes out of the cup or whatever, out of his body, and it just goes like this, and that's how the thing would start. Giveaway ideas. What if you give away one of your books? Ooh. 1 minute. You call me, Chewy? Huh? Oh, shut up.
Finally, free TV is here with Pluto TV.
God
Throw on the bill and start watching 75 plus TV channels all free.
That would be cool, giving away one of my books. I would like to finish it and get it onto an actual book itself, like actual paperback or a hardback, something more legit. And there's more scripts in here. I don't plan on completely digging through here. There's my Lights Out script, the Strangers 2 script, or the Stranger 2. There's, it's prime time, bitch. Oh. There's going to be a movie called The Dark Place, which will be one of those pitch black films. I actually need to rip this out because I'm going to do this tonight. Probably release that on Terra. It'll be probably one of those Terra Pictures exclusives. I don't think it's that good to be put onto Slushy. If it does well on Terra Pictures, tell your friends to watch it on Terra Pictures. Let me know how it is, or you guys can let me know how it is. Let me know if I should release it on Slushy or not. Here's this interesting looking drawing I did. It's supposed to be like a clown. I originally wanted to start game development, like start making video games, but I gave up on it because I realized I'm not very smart with technology, which you need to be to make a game. So I give up on that. I don't give up on a lot of things unless I know that I can't do it 100%, and that's one of those things. So I give up on it. It was a lost cause. Game development just wasn't going to click. So here I am, YouTubing, making films, and that's working out pretty damn well. Oh, by the way, everyone seemed to really like Pennywise. Pennywise. Hi, Georgie. What a nice boat. Do you want it back? Here's, if you guys know, the film from The Sleepwalker, or the mask, the film from The Sleepwalker, the mask from The Sleepwalker. I have it mounted on a mannequin head. My favorite mannequin head. Oh, you're okay. Oh, Michael Myers has seen better days, but this should tell you the outcome of Halloween Returns. Mother of God, he got it good in Halloween Returns. Let me tell you, he got it flipping good. You good, bro? Okay, he good. He's good. He's definitely 100% good. Okay, he's fine. Here's going to be the mask that you're going to see in Lights Out. So that'll be the mask that I'll be wearing, and it's going to be freaking creepy. And if you know this mask, it's from the movie The Purge that I wore. Pretty sick, pretty swinging off the hook. I loved that movie so much, and a lot of people loved it. So that was cool. I got great feedback off of that movie. Great feedbacks. This movie's still playing. God damn it. I was hoping when I came back the movie would be over, rolling the credits. I didn't know a film looks like a mask. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? God damn you.
Tomorrow's headline is going to read: Body of slain board stolen from board.
Anyways, I think this is about time to end the stream, everyone. I appreciate everyone who tuned into these Terror Picture streams. I know I can ramble, but that's kind of the point why you subscribe, right? To talk about films, to hear me talk about films, to hear me talk about my films. The more you support me now, I'll be happy to bring you guys to special screenings whenever I become a big film director and producer, and writer and editor and everything involved with movies. Bro, eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Holy crap. My boy. Anyways, again. I could do that gargling too. Oh, he's kissing him. Jason Voorhees is kissing him. That's how he's going to... I can't watch it. I'm embarrassed. I really want to punch the crap out of Adam Marcus for making this movie. You done kissing him, bro? Good. God willing. The best part of the movie is when the credits roll. Speaking of, the best part of the movie. What a rush it gives me. God, I love it. There we go. Good part of the movie. Congratulations, movie. Best part. Yay. Anyways, everyone, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll bring all my supporters to special screenings of my movies, and get you guys into act. Even if you can't act, I'm always looking for actors. People always want to give me. Let me ramble on for a minute too. Also, the assistant principal said the top of your shirt have to be at the bottom of the pants. Huh? What? But he meant make sure the bottom of your shirt covers the top of your pants. Well, for the girls anyway. Okay, I mean, I suppose that makes dress code. Yeah, that would make sense a little bit. But yeah, he's a weird way of saying things. Yeah, a very weird way of saying things. Anyways, yeah, I will definitely bring you guys to special screenings and make you guys Hollywood actors and all that jazz. Our school's new dress code is no hoodies. Oh, what? That's whack. I guess I would have been screwed because it's literally all I wore in high school. I literally wore nothing but hoodies, and even if I wore like a presentable outfit, which I did wear almost all the time, but I always love wearing hoodies. I just love wearing hoodies. There's this one black hoodie that I wore from 8th grade till sophomore year, like just about every time that I could. I never went 2 days in high school without a hoodie. Maybe leave out the day, or never. I never went a day to high school without a hoodie. I don't know. Maybe you just got jumbled up a little bit. No hoodies. Are they high? They probably are. Who knows? That's pretty stupid. I don't know how that impacts anything. You can't wear a hoodie. Can't wear a hoodie. Here, my problem with, this is another thing that doesn't have anything to do with films. God damn it. But I got to rant. I love ranting so much. Okay. That makes a lot more sense, actually. You having fun? You having fun, movie? You having fun? Okay. It's about to have fun when it gets shut off. The thing with our school that I hate, I explained this in my stream yesterday. We're in a few minutes here. It's going to be 2 days ago. But in my stream yesterday, I said that... what was I... Oh, yeah, I explained that the whole situation where I had one class on one side of the wing of the school and another on the other side. So basically, there's this door separating them from other sides of the wing. Now, either you had to go down a flight of stairs, which you had to walk all the way around the school, come up the stairs, and then you get to walk to that class on that side of the hall, or that side of the wing, or on that wing of the school. But so why? What was the point? And then they were like, "Oh, it's for security reasons." I'm like, "You think that stupid door is going to stop someone if they want to get on that side of the on that side of the school? They're going to get into that side of the school. There ain't going to be no door that's going to stop them from getting over there." And they think because they put a guy at the desk, oh, that's going to stop someone. Yeah, people don't have weapons. People don't have any of that. I guess I don't know. This came at the point whenever all that school shooting stuff was going down, and I guess they wanted to make a good impression, but they didn't. They made us all pissed. We all were at the principal's throats. Uh, it sucked. And I don't mind walking. I don't have no problem with walking. But whenever it's frivolous, I have a problem. Whenever it's like stupid, it has no reason. You have no reason to walk around. There's absolutely no reason. My class is literally. This is what pissed me off. Is because literally right on the other side of the door, right on the other side of that door, was the office that I went into for office work because I had a secretary job 1 hour because I had enough credits to graduate even without another elective. So almost all my classes is on the third floor. Oh, I'm lucky now. Back to film stuff. Oh, I'm not gonna be talking about film stuff. I gotta finish ranting. Yeah, you finish your credits. That's so annoying. It's literally like if I would have opened that door, I make like a sharp right. Like as soon as you walk through that door, you make a sharp right and I'm there. But instead, I gotta walk down a flight of stairs, walk down a long hallway, walk up those stairs, go through that doorway, go through that doorway also. And then I get to be in the right spot. Why? When I could have just walked through that door right where my other class was. Bullcrap. Hated it. And besides that, the principal was just garbage. He was there for 2 years. We couldn't ever keep a principal. He was there for 2 years. Everyone hated him. Both years. Was he there for 2 years, actually? Now that I think about it. Was he? He was there for 2 years. He got lucky. But here's the weird thing about this guy. Okay. He would literally stand outside the buses every morning and shake every single person's hand as they got off the bus. I have a problem with that. I have a serious. Okay, the first couple of days I was like, okay, he's just trying to get to know the students. This guy's, trying to be a stand-up principal. He's trying to get to know the kids, I'm like, but okay, after the first couple of days and week, I was like, okay, this is getting weird. The first month comes and I'm like, I'm done with this. This is weird. So me and my friend just started trying to find ways not to shake his hand, like putting Germ-X on our hands, or putting our hands in our pockets, or pretending that we need to get something out of our backpack when we're walking down the stairs, or just doing something weird so you won't shake our hands. We would just find ways to avoid it as much as we could because it just got weird. Very weird. I mean, I suppose it's weirder to avoid it, but I mean, I don't know. Something's wrong with that guy, and he moved to a different school right whenever I leave, which kind of takes me off. I bet you he took great pride at graduation when he got to shake our hands for one final time. I'm sure he got a good smile out of that one. You should have seen my face in the pictures, though. Like at the graduation pictures, I'm like, I couldn't have looked more angrier. I'm like staring at that camera, like I just wish it would break in half, and the shards of glass from the camera would just come right in front of us. I don't know. I guess that's sort of talking about horror stuff, right? I've rambled my mouth off. I need a video call somebody. Those doors don't do stuff. They can shoot through the glass and break the glass. Yes, it's very easy. I don't know why they think a stupid door is going to stop anything, but yeah. I don't know. I'll probably. Wait. Shh. Shut up. Yeah, I should be able to hear you. I don't hear anybody. So, anyway, I gotta go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching and liking and sticking through my bull crap while I talk about movies and ranting about school stuff. Bunch of bull. Thank you for tuning in for it, and I'll try to be doing this more regularly. So hopefully the breaking. Number one, maybe spell it right. Because at this point, it's more like the bracking. The bracking. So you might want to make it a little better. So I'm gonna go. Geo, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And hit like and all that jazz, and tune into the next stream whenever it is that I do it. And yeah, everyone, hope you have a jolly good morning and a jolly good rest of the night. These last few minutes that remain, unless you're in another part of the world with a different time zone, the breaking. Yeah, that could work depending on the plot line that you have for it. But my mom's home. I didn't realize that. I forgot it's 11:52. Damn. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm gonna go talk to her for a little bit, and then yeah, thanks for watching again. See you in the next one. Bye bye.